Hello, welcome to another set of readings from Lotus Love Tarot 555. I miss you guys so much. So I am back with your full moon and Pisces readings. Yes, you guys. Okay, this is occurring on September 13th and 14th. It's depending on where you are in the world. But this moon is considered the full harvest, or you may also hear it called the full corn moon. And of course, that's because during this time of year, this is when harvesting generally takes place. Now, emotions are going to be quite big during this time. Pisces is a water sign. Water signs are very emotional signs. They're highly emotional, okay? So this everybody's going to be on edge, or either they're going to be extremely nice or they're going to be extremely crazy during this time, okay? Also, this is a time where there's going to be a culmination of events. So anything that has happened like the first 6 months of the year, all of these things are coming to head now. These things are pretty much rooting. They're harvesting, okay? But also what's harvesting right now is things that you should have taken responsibilities, or things that you did take responsibility for. You're going to find during this time period that we're about to go into that responsibility is going to be a big word here. And let me explain. If there are things in your life that you tried to sweep up beneath the rug and you didn't want to even pay attention to it, or do the things that you were supposed to do, this is a time where it may be a little uncomfortable for you, because Spirit is going to make you take responsibility and do the things that you're supposed to do. Now, if you've been one that has done what you're supposed to do, taking responsibility, you're going to be quite fruitful during this time, because you're going to go to an entirely different level. So it's not too late for things that you know you should have taken responsibility for. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and try to clean everything up now, okay? And also, during this time, there's going to be a new truth and a new revelation that's going to come about, with your life too. So things that, may have been swept underneath the rug, like I stated earlier, or things that you were unsure of, truths are going to be unsurfaced. All right, so I am looking for these readings today to be quite emotional. We're going to see where the readings take us. Just as before, if you have not followed us, please go ahead and follow us, Lotus Love Tarot 555 on Instagram, okay? And hit that subscribe button right here on YouTube. Right next to it is a bell. Go ahead and hit that bell, and every time I release a reading, you will be notified. And one more thing before we go into our readings, you guys, I have already pre-shuffled. Don't forget that the messages will flip-flop, so if it doesn't relate to you, it will relate to your partner. And hopefully there is a time limit on these with the full moon coming up. I'm trying to tap into the energies. So when you begin to set your intentions, you'll know what areas to set your intentions in, okay? Even though I'm saying readings, be mindful that these are not full readings now. These are just mini readings, just to give you an idea. And if you don't know how to set your intentions, go ahead over to our new full moon reading playlist, and there you will find instructions under that playlist there on how to set your intentions. Okay, I think I've said everything. I love you guys so much. Now, on to your reading. Guys, I forgot to mention that you can apply this reading to your sun, your moon, your rising, and for some, even your Venus sign. Okay, now, on to your reading. Hello, my Taurus. Okay, let's get right into your reading. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator of the universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Taurus as they begin to set their intentions for the full moon occurring on September 13th and 14th, 2019. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Taurus? What Taurus need to know as they begin to set their intentions. Okay. Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator of the universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Taurus as they begin to set their intentions for the full moon occurring on September 13th and 14th, 2019. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Taurus? Okay, I'm going to take these two. And I'm feeling like I need to go back to this deck. So let me go back. That's what I'm feeling in my spirit. Holy Spirit, please send out the messages that the Taurus needs to know as they begin to set their intentions. What messages need to come come out. Well, there it is. Okay. Okay, Holy Spirit. Divine Creator of the Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Taurus as they begin to set their intentions on the full moon occurring on September 13th and 14th, 2019. Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator of the Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Taurus as they begin to set their intentions on the full moon occurring on September 13th and 14th, 2019. All right, you guys, last deck. And you guys, you may hear that I'm a little nasally. I actually been sick the last week, so I'm getting over it now. Strength is back. So that's why I may sound differently. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator of the Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Taurus as they begin to set their intentions for the full moon occurring on September 13th and 14th, 2019. There it is. All right, you guys, let's see what is going on with the Taurus. Had to go back to a deck. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I feel like some of you are in a situation whereas it's a little tense. Somebody needs to make the effort to forgive. I feel like your stubbornness is coming into play in a situation, a romantic situation. And you see how they're moving to each other to forgive one another, okay? And making the effort. I feel like that's what you need to do right now. But you need to stay optimistic about your love life. Remember, this was the deck I had to go back to. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So right now where the situation is, maybe somebody's not talking to one another. You may be on the outs, may have broken up. You need to make the effort. Even if you don't come back together, you need to make the effort to heal the situation. I feel like with some of you, it's not romantic. It's just a situation. It could be with friends, family. It could be in a business relationship. You need to make the effort and stay optimistic, okay? But for some of you, it is definitely romantic. But you need to make the first move, Taurus. Synchronicities. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. So things are happening and being positioned to make you, to allow you the space to make the effort to do what you need to do. Don't ignore it. You may see a sign on a clock. You may hear a song come on. Somebody might even say something to you that's going to trigger it to know that you know what you need to do. Spirit says, wait, don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. So as you're making the effort, you need to wait until you know exactly what you're supposed to be doing. You're going to know it by synchronicity, synchronistic events, things that happen. You're going to see something and you're going to know when to move. So don't just rush in and making an effort and messing stuff up. Take your time, plan it out, know what you're supposed to do, look for the sign. Wait to receive peace, okay? Wait to receive peace in doing what you need to do. And Spirit is saying simplify your life, okay? I'll make sure I showed you these. I can't remember if I showed you or not. But simplify your life. Eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. That's so important. And as Taurus, I know we can't stand clutter. We cannot stand mess. So that will impact your mindset. So go ahead and simplify your life. Go ahead and clean up. Clean up. Do what you need to do. Is this on this full moon while you're setting your intentions? Is that's a part of it? Cleaning up the clutter? Then go ahead and do that. Your children are watched over by angels. So for those that were worried about your children are just fine. And your wish is granted. What you've asked for is coming true. So whatever situation you've been in, it's going to come true. Your wish is going to be granted. It's going to unfold, but you have to do what you're supposed to do. Make sure you follow the rules. Look at here. There it is. Compromise. That's why I had to go back to that deck. You got to compromise when you're making the effort. There it is. I told you were starting with stubbornness. I knew it. Okay. All right, you guys, if you want to do a personal reading, information pertaining to that can be found below. Until next time. Bye-bye.